Good morning, my Aquarius collective. I hope you're having a wonderful day. What's up, Aquarius? You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Aquarius, what's going on with my Aquarius collective? God protects me and God fights my battles. No weapon formed in spirit or physical against me shall prosper. I'm highly favored and protected from all evil, as is my beautiful Aquarius collective. What's up, Aquarius? I'm drawn to the way I went down on that prosper. What is up with that? Are you switching shit up? Are you going to be caught off guard? Because you notice I kind of went down and I normally go up. So that's interesting. Whatever happens during a reading happens for a reason, Aquarius. I'm drawn to stop right here. Let's cut this deck and see what these cards are that wanted to come out. Bottom of the deck is the Fool and the Upright. Taking that chance. Taking that leap of faith. Understanding what your next move is. Four Swords, Judgment, and the King of Pentacles. Aquarius, you could be dealing with an earth sign here. Judgment's being called on a situation. And, you know, with that Four Swords there, it's not going to be good. I don't know for some of you if it's an illness that might be coming up, maybe an emergency surgery or something. Could be dealing with a male family figure, a male family member, a masculine energy around you. Could be an older energy because I'm drawn to the owl on that Judgment card. For some of you, this could be a health issue that's hereditary. Because you see that Judgment card, you got like 5 ladies coming out of like coffins. I know it seems macabre, but it could be a situation, a health issue that rises up that could run in the family. I'm seeing a good energy, though, with the Fool card here. King of Wands in reverse and the Three of Swords. Yeah, for some of you, this could definitely be dealing with the masculine energy around you. Someone that maybe if they were having a health issue and they didn't go get it checked out, there could be like an emergency operation or emergency surgery that needs to take place or something. I don't see negativity here as much as, you know, someone should have been paying closer attention to their health. I almost feel like it's a hereditary. Could have been something that was more on your father's side. And someone could, you know, be having a health issue. Because it's like the Three of Swords. They didn't, if this was a person that was going to the doctor, maybe not listening to what the doctor was saying, maybe they were, you know, not following dietary restrictions or doing something like that. I'm not feeling negative. I think this is, because I almost feel like this person's going to luck out, and even if something arises, they're going to be at like the perfect place at the perfect time. In order to get the help that they need. But I'm really also feeling, too, that this person has been told by a doctor. You know, it's like they know. So I don't see this being a surprise energy. There might just be a health situation that comes up. And I'm really drawn to say health situation. But I think it's hereditary on the father's side of the family. And someone knows this. They just weren't following doctor's orders. Yeah, they weren't following doctor's orders. Okay? Hermit in reverse. Yeah, some of y'all, maybe it's your dad, maybe it's your husband, maybe it's one of your kids, an uncle. Yeah, this person just wasn't following doctor's orders. This is that very, macho man type energy, right? That a man don't go to the doctor, you know, until, you know, they're half dead. You know, that kind of... You know, it's a man thing. Some of y'all definitely dealing with the masculine that could be having a health issue. But I feel like it runs in the fucking family. It runs in the family. And this person was getting some... see, this 5 of Cups, you might have been telling this person they needed to watch what they were doing, right? They needed to take care of their health because for some of you, this... with that Justice card there in the middle, this I'm hearing that maybe you'd put somebody to rest, an older individual that had a health condition. And so you started like paying attention to the family. Maybe you got them a DNA test, or I definitely feel like someone was getting a checkup. Somebody was going to a doctor. This is someone that kind of knows and knew that they had an issue they needed to be aware of. Because I feel like might have been trying to balance it out. Now, with the justice card there, the balancing, maybe it was diabetes. Someone had the sugar and they weren't watching what they were eating and could have, led to something. I don't want, this ain't don't be worried. Of course, with any health scare, you're going to be worried. But I think this is just a masculine energy doing what us men do best, ignoring the problem. Waiting until shit, actually gets bad. But I really feel this was something that ran in the family. Okay? And someone was being looked at by the doctor. They knew what they needed to do. Definitely with that justice card being drawn to sugar, they could have diabetes. So you might be called. Three of Wands in reverse with the Two of Wands. Yeah, someone knew better. They just weren't listening to doctor's orders. Definitely big on the older masculine energy, okay? Just that stubborn energy. Aquarius, I know that's a weird energy. Just go with it, okay? Some of y'all maybe check up on your older masculines in your family, anyone around, making sure they're taking care of themselves. Some of y'all, if it's a father figure, maybe going to the doctor with them during a visit to make sure everything is good and seeing if the doctor has any special dietary restrictions or anything along that lines that they should be following. You know what I mean? I'm going to say don't give this person a hard time because it's just a man thing, okay? It's just a man thing. It's just a man thing. I have to tell you, my dad was working on his table saw, and he always would take the guard off, right? And he chopped like three of his fucking fingers up. The wood kicked back and his hand went forward. I mean, his hand was a fucked up mess. I get called at work. I was working overtime to come to the hospital and, check him out in the emergency room. Now, they were wanting us to take him, but I'm like, fuck no. Hey, he was probably 72, 73 at the time. He was older. Maybe closer to like 75, 76. And so they put him in the ambulance. They take him up there to the hospital. And, but you know what he did? You know what he did, guys? He went into the house and told my mom that he needed to go to the emergency room. He just wrapped paper towel around his hand, all jacked up. Now you can imagine a table saw. Wrapped it in paper towel, and my mom drove him 20 miles away to another hospital to the emergency room. Y'all, it's a man thing, okay? So my ladies out there, if this is something you're dealing with a male family member or maybe even your spouse, just understand it's a male thing, okay? You do what you can and kind of go with it. Yeah, Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, the first thing that came to mind on this, maybe evil stepmom. Okay, maybe that's where the issue lies in because you might not trust who they're with. Or if it's not a stepmom, maybe someone that they're dating, you're not trusting that they're taking good care of them. And as I'm saying that, I'm drawn to the scene in Elaine Stritch's One Woman Show where she talks about where she had diabetes bad, but she was a heavy drinker, right? But she knew just as much vodka that she could take before she went on stage before it would affect her blood sugar. And she remembers being in a hotel, getting ready to go into the door, and she passes the fuck out, right? And luckily for her, there happened to be a hotel staff that was walking by that was able to give her some Diet Coke or some Coke to bring her sugar level up. So for some of you, maybe that's kind of the issue here. If someone has, multiple family issues and that's affecting their health. That could be a situation that you're dealing with. And for some of you, I'm wanting to say evil stepmom or evil feminine energy around this masculine. I'm still wanting to say, you know, you can only do so much. Men are men, especially when it comes to health. Okay, Aquarius? Don't take it personally. Don't take it personally. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. For some of you, I'm wanting to say, if you got a masculine around you, maybe go to the doctor with them at some point in time, just to see what's up, to see if there are any restrictions, any dietary restrictions or anything like that they might have going on. That, and I know this is going to be hard for some of you that aren't near your parents and aren't able to help them out. But for some of you that are close, this might be something you got to do or you got to work on. For some of you, I'm also getting the energy of if they're not able to take care of themselves, maybe it's time they go into a home, because someone might need some strict guidance. You know, if someone's in a health situation where, you know, they need to be watching their sugar, maybe they're on insulin, maybe they need someone strict around to make sure that they do what they need to do. You know, that's going to be different in everybody's situation. I'm just drawn to diabetes for some reason. Because maybe someone's at that age where they actually truly can't take care of themselves. Okay? And you're going to know that's going to depend upon the severity of the health issue and all. If this is your story, Aquarius. It's probably going to resonate for some and not for others. Because this Three of Pentacles, I'm thinking you could be looking at a healthcare facility to put somebody in. Yeah, you could be looking because maybe someone just needs, it's that time. It's going to be that time to really think whether this person can take care of themselves. And for some of you, that could show up being some kind of illness or something going wrong. At the King of Wands there in reverse and the Four of Swords. So, but I don't want you to get scared from this, Aquarius. I'm feeling like this is maybe an issue you might not be thinking of, or something that could be brought to your attention, and you're realizing that someone may need some assistance, especially depending upon any health issues. Because I'm drawn to that Judgment card again. It's like it's just something that runs in the family. It's genetics, right? So, but it's something that needs to be watched. Or it could, you know, it could turn bad really fast. Okay, Aquarius, that's for somebody or some people. But I'm still wanting to add, you know, when you're dealing with the man, you're dealing with the masculine energy, and it comes to issues of the health, you know, it's a man thing. I know that's a shitty excuse, but it's a man thing, okay? So watch out for your dads, your brothers, your children, the men in your life, okay? Watch out for the men in your life. My masculines, that could be for you. Any Aquarius males watching this, okay? Don't worry. I think it's just going to be a moment that's going to make you realize that someone needs a little bit more assistance and attention and kind of protection against themselves. You know what I mean? They need to make sure they're taking their medicine. And I'm really drawn to insulin for some reason. You can ring my bell, ring my bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, Aquarius, good luck with that. Good luck with that, Aquarius. Peace, love, and light.